Welcome to my channel. You are watching Storytelling Exposure.
The Conjuring Master. In the small town of Ravenswood, there was a man known as the Conjuring Master. His real name was unknown, but the townspeople whispered stories about him, stories of dark magic and unspeakable horrors. The Conjuring Master lived in an old mansion at the edge of town, surrounded by a moat and tall iron gates. He rarely left his home, but the locals would sometimes catch glimpses of him in the middle of the night, performing strange rituals in his yard. One summer, a group of teenagers decided to break into the Conjuring Master's mansion. They wanted to see if the stories were true, to prove to themselves that they were brave enough to face the horrors that lay within. As they crept through the mansion's dark halls, they found themselves surrounded by strange symbols and creepy artifacts. And then they saw him, the Conjuring Master himself, standing at the end of the hallway, watching them with eyes that seemed to glow in the darkness. The teenagers tried to run, but they were trapped. The mansion seemed to shift and change around them, becoming a maze of endless corridors and hidden rooms. And then they started to see things that shouldn't exist in the world of the living. Ghostly apparitions, demonic creatures, and the tortured souls of the Conjuring Master's victims. The Conjuring Master was always one step ahead of them, taunting them with his dark magic and twisted laughter. He seemed to know their deepest fears and desires, using them against them in his sick game. As the night went on, the teenagers realized that they had stumbled into the Conjuring Master's lair, a place where he conducted unspeakable experiments on both the living and the dead. They knew that they had to find a way out before they too became his next victims. But just as they thought they had found a way to escape, they were confronted by the Conjuring Master himself. He was more powerful than they ever imagined, and he was determined to keep them in his grasp forever. In the end, only one of the teenagers managed to escape, running out of the mansion and into the safety of the town. But she would never forget the horrors that she had witnessed, the feeling of being trapped in the Conjuring Master's twisted world. And even as the townspeople tried to forget about the Conjuring Master, they knew that his dark magic still lingered in their town, waiting for the next group of fools to stumble into his clutches.